Okay, we are live. Let's get started. Can you pass me the cards over there? Okay. Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys enjoy these live streams that we're doing. I'm just getting everything ready. Grab a pack of cards, put them there. Here we go. Everything should be good to go. Okay. So what's up guys? Today my brother and I are going to be going over a few tricks. We're going to be doing reviews, basically anything you can think of. So first trick, I'll just get right into it, is normally when you get a pack of cards, you have these things, what's called double backers. So I'll show you this really quick, move them out of the way. Okay, what a double backer is and what it does is you can use it for various tricks, different types. So I'll just show you one of them real quick. So make sure the double backer is on the top of the deck, and you're going to need the spectator to choose a card. For instance, I choose this Ace of Spades. Okay, then you want to push the card off and grab a pinky break on the card and on the double backer, remember, and then you put the Ace of Spades on top of that. Right now. Okay, so after that, your pinky break should be over two cards like this, and then you just want to flip them both over and make sure it looks as if it's one card. So boom, and then you put the double backer, which is the first card, put it in the middle, flip it over, and their card is magically risen to the top. Now if you're a magician, you can use this for the Triumph 3 team to control the card to the top, which is really easy basically. But the problem is that if you were to shuffle the cards and spread them out, the double backer will show. So that's that trick. Do you want to show them the trick? Alright, my brother's now going to show you a trick. So hope you guys enjoyed that little trick with the double backer. Alright, so I'm gonna go with, what deck should I use? I'm gonna go with this Black Scorpion deck. Alright, just get a good angle for you guys to see. Okay, so these are the extra cards. Alright, so I'll get a spectator to select like any card of their choice. So I'll fan the cards out like that. Let's say they pick, for instance, the five of hearts right here. So we'll flip that over and they'll go into the middle of the deck and it's on top. So I don't know if that was a good angle. I wasn't looking at the stream, but my brother was that a good angle, Matthew? Alright, so yeah, I might as well teach you it, because yeah, I'll do a tutorial on it. It's going to be very brief. I'm not going to go in depth with anything. So what you do is you get a spectator to select any card they want. So let's say they select the 2 of hearts right here. So what you want to do is you want to screw up this pack of the cards. You can choose to see it or not. So you can get your spectator to either show it to you or keep it to themselves. So they place it back where it was. You catch a pinky break right here. I don't know if you could see it, but you catch a pinky break, and then you cover the side of the deck where these 3 fingers are. So in this case, it's my right hand, like this. And what you want to do is curl your index finger under the bottom, so you can kind of flip the deck. So in this motion. So once you've got that down, you want to, I'll resume to where I've got the pinky break, like that. Cover it up like this, and then what you're essentially doing is flipping it kind of like that. So I'll do it again. So 2 hearts. I'll do it face up for the demo. Cut the deck, pinky break right here, and then like that. So you just want to practice the movement of flipping the deck with your index finger curled under the bottom like that. So once you got that down, the trick will be very simple. Alright, so my brother's working on a trick. I don't know, are you done yet? Alright, so instead I'm gonna go, he's not ready yet, so I'm gonna do kind of like a deck, I'll do a deck review, because I mean, why not? Where are the, yeah, okay, I'll grab probably one of my favorite decks here, which is the Killer Bee deck. So made by the Illusionist playing card company. Okay, yeah. So I like the design because it has the honeycomb design with the black and white bee here on the edge of the card. The pips are looking pretty good. I mean, get a good look. Yeah, I like the design. I think they have air cushion finish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, very, very thorough. Hands. Good for Magic, I'd say. I like the Jack, Queen, and King. I like those certain cards because, I mean, look at that design. I'll show you. Get a good look. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite. Yeah, this is, if not one of the best decks that we have in our collection. Yeah, as I said, I think this has air cushion finish. It feels like it. And yeah, I'd say I recommend you. I think if they still sell them, pick them up. I don't know how much I paid for them, but they're very good. Yeah, up to you. I think we're gonna be doing a lot more single deck reviews on the channel, so stay tuned for that. So, anyways, I'll get on with the next deck. If actually, are you done here? All right, so my brother's done. He's gonna come to the setup, show you guys. What trick is it? I'll just show a random one. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Okay, guys. So let's just get straight into this. So what we have here is I have these cards here. Now I'm going to need Jack. Can you name one of these? Actually, put in chat which card you choose, and the first one that types it, I'll go with that. So choose a card, type it in the chat. Anyone? The Jack of Hearts, Jack of Diamonds, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put these on top of the deck, and I'm going to cut the cards. Now, I would like you to, well, you're not here, but I'm going to deal out. I'm going to spell your card, which is a Jack of Diamonds. JACKOFDIAMONDS. And the Jack of Diamonds is there. So let me know if you like that trick. Type it in the chat. I'm going to be showing you how to do it soon. So just gather up these cards. Okay, so just let me know if that. Okay, so you like that trick. Okay, so I'm going to be explaining how to do it. Now, this trick is from a book. I'll bring the book out right now just to show you guys. Here we go. Okay. So here's the book. 50 amazing card tricks. So I'm going to flick through this. Okay, so the trick is the spelling trick. So you can do this at home if you want, guys. People who want to rewatch the stream. So you want to put the cards in this order. You want to put the 6 of clubs, the 10 of hearts, the king of spades, 8 of hearts, jack of diamonds, and 8 of diamonds. So put them in this order. Okay, we can get rid of this. Now, what I like to do is, before I perform the trick, is I count from the bottom. I count 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got the 9 cards, okay? I have them in my hand. Yes, so then what I'm going to do is grab my pinky and catch a pinky break. So I put the rest of the cards like that. Okay? So after that, you show the spectator the cards and you're going to tell them, think of one in their head or something like that. Think one in their head. And then say, I'm going to put these cards on top of the deck. And then you can either secretly add this 9 cards or you can cut the deck. Which I prefer to cut the deck so there's no fishy business if they notice something. So then you tell them to name the card. For instance, what was one of the cards? Eight of diamonds. EIGHTOFDIAMONDS, and the last 8 of diamonds. I think I'm gonna put them in the wrong order, but yeah, I put them in the wrong order. You're supposed to put them reversed. So I'll show you real quick. So grab the book. Okay. So I may have put them in the wrong order. Yes, okay, I did. I thought that I did something wrong, and I did. Okay. So the 6, so I'm going to grab the cards out right now. 6 of clubs. Where are they? 6 of clubs. 10 of hearts. King of spades. 8 of hearts. Jack of diamonds and 8 of diamonds. So you want to put them in this order. Mine was reversed. So as you can see, the 8 of diamonds is on the top and the 6 of clubs is right here. I did it the other way, so I did it this way with the 6 of clubs on top, but you're supposed to do it this way. And it should work. So if you add those 9 cards, so spectator chooses, for instance, the 8 of diamonds. So I add 9 cards to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cards, I put them on the top. And if I name the 8 of diamonds, it should be the last letter that comes up. So that's that trick. My brother is going to show you a trick now.
Just get everything out. Get the book out. So, yeah.
Alright, so if you're wondering about the deck that I'm using, it's the White Ghost deck. White Ghost playing cards by Bicycle. So anyways, I get right into the trick. This double back, we don't need that. Anyways, so first, this is a card control. It looks like really good. Yeah, it doesn't show much like of the moves that you're doing. That's why it is. This card control is for beginners and it's really easy to perfect. So I'll do the performance. So for instance, someone says stop like this, or you can get them to select the cards. Let's say they say stop here on the 3 of diamonds, and you fan the cards out, show them that there's no fishy business going on, like there's not 2 kings or they're all jacks, anything like that. So yeah, I'll put it back into the center and it's on top. So something like that, a very easy card control, and it's very, no, I can't find the word for it, but it's really easy. So this is a tutorial, I may as well teach you it. So you don't force any card, you can get them to select one. For instance, the 10 of hearts right now. You can get them, you could do it face up or face down. I recommend it face down because, well, the card control looks a lot better when all the cards are facing down. So what you do is once you've got their card, you flip it over down here and you fan these cards out just like that to show them that, you know, there's nothing odd about the cards. The reason why I'm fanning it is to cover the move of this. So this is what I'm going to do, and then I have to cover that move somehow. So as I was teaching you before, the Herman Pass does a similar move, except kind of like that. I guys are thinking, oh, fuzzy. Oh, that's I don't know. Anyways, Tenard's right here. What you're doing is this move, holding your deck in the mechanic's grip and using these 3 fingers to drag it like that. So once you've got this move down and perfected, you just want to do that move by covering it like over the top, so like that. So I don't know, I can't get a good angle. I'll do it over here, so you're having a good angle like that. There, so you're doing that and then covering it over. Yeah, I can't find a really good angle, but hopefully you get some parts of it. So 10 hearts, fan the cards out. I'll do this face up, flip it, and then cover over with the deck, so it's facing up. Anyways, I did a tutorial on that with a better angle, but anyways, go check that out. I think it's one of our top 3, or one of our first vids that we did. So I think it was, card control in 2021, something like that. So go check that out. Anyways, my brother will come to the set. Okay, so Philo, someone typed in the chat to refresh the stream. So try doing that if it's a little bit fuzzy. So for this trick, I'm going to be showing you this color change. It's actually pretty simple. It's actually pretty simple. I dropped my cards there. But so let's get started. So we can shuffle the cards for this one. Cut them in any way that you want. Next thing you're going to need to do is grab a card and push the top card on the deck over a little bit and catch a little break there. And then what you can do is put the card on top, and so basically it's double backed. You're picking it up as one. Hold it from the 2 corners where the pips are, so the 5 of diamonds and the 5 of diamonds are down there. That camera focusing. Then you're going to shake the card. I'll show you what it looks like first. You just shake it, and I'll show you how to do that now. You basically take the 3 of clubs and you shake it, and while you're shaking, you use your index finger to flip over that card while you're shaking. So it looks like this. Oops. But it's supposed to look like this. You don't want to hold it too loose because the cards will fall out of your hand. So like that. There we go. The lighting's a bit weird. Alright, try to fix this. That'd be better. I'm going to try it like this. Okay. So for the next trick, I'm going to be showing you basically how to shuffle a deck of cards. It's not really a trick, but it's definitely something you could work on if you don't know how to shuffle like a magician. So let's get started with that. Basically going to hold the deck like this with your 3 fingers up here, index pointing down on the deck and your thumb right there. You should be able to bend the cards. You should be able to flex them a little bit. And what you're going to need to do is riffle through the deck using your index pushing and your thumb like that. And you use your other hand to sort of grab it and transfer into this grip. Okay, after you've got that down, you want to flex both of them and you should be able to riffle. It should work. So like that. Okay, then you flex it like this. So you sort of bend the cards, you're bending them in a way, and then letting them go a little bit. So that's that for now. I'm actually going to show you a really simple card control now. It's one of my favorites. I usually use this if I don't want to use any flashy moves that I might fail with. But what you're going to need to do is, it's called the cold pass. So basically, you have the 2 of diamonds, or whatever card the spectator chooses. You push it, you put it in the deck, and then when you move this here, when you spread out the deck, you take the remaining cards that are spread from their card upward, and you put it on top, acting like you're putting it down in the deck. But what you're doing is the last card, which is this card, the last card is going over it. Okay, so it looks as if it's vanished, and then when you're about to close up, you take the card that's on top of the card. So it's like this essentially. And what I'm doing is when I'm closing the cards, it's a bit hard to show it on an angle, but when I'm closing the cards, I'm curling this card and putting it like that. So I'll do it from this angle. So there we go. The spectator chooses a card. Okay, you can move it in. There we go. And then basically you curling the card like this. I'll show you guys real quick. So show the card like this, and then you basically do that. And as you're closing up, you don't want to make it so obvious that they can see this. So you don't want the card to be like at the bottom like that, because they'll be able to see that, and that won't be good. So that's just a simple card control sort of thing. So, and then you go like that. Another way you can do it is, another easier way is when you show the card like this, and you spread it under there, and then while you're about to close, then you do the move like that. So, but you don't want to close the fan in your hand, essentially. So I'm having, what cards are you using? I'm using the Kingslayer cards. Thanks for asking. So basically you have this. Make sure you don't close this fan. There we go. You push it over. Make sure it's level, and then you curl the card, and then you should be able to do it without making it look so obvious. Now I'm going to be doing one more card control, or basically sort of a trick where you take a card, you put it in the middle, and basically wait, there's a 10. Okay, so take the 10, it's in the middle, and what I'm doing is I'm side jogging it like this. I'm sort of applying pressure to the top corner here, so it goes like this, and I'm able to, when I square it up, I have a little corner out, and I have this corner. Then what I'm doing is I'm using my other hand to grab the card like that and move it a bit out like that. Okay, and remember this hand's covering it. And what I do now is I use these 3 fingers, these 3 that's gripping the card, and I'm basically, it's a bit hard to explain. You do it like this, and I'm using these 3 fingers to take the card out and transfer it to the bottom. So it can make some noise though. You just do that, and it should be at the bottom. So that's that. It's really easy, this card control. My brother wants to show you a trick now. I'm going to be doing a review after my brother is done showing you the trick. Wonder which deck I should use. You know what? I'm gonna use. Is it alright if I use these bicycle ones? Yeah, I'm gonna use them. Alright, so I'm gonna do a trick from this book here, which I'm gonna do trick 13. Who's lying under the diabolically clever card tricks chapter. So I'll take the ad cards out. Is this deck in your deck order? Oh shit, it is. I'll use a different deck. I'll use a King Slayer. Here, Matthew, put these cards away. Yeah, I'll use this deck. Anyways, I need to put some weight on that so it doesn't. Alright, so who's lying? I don't know if you can read that, but it says, step 1, before your audience arrives, shuffle the deck of cards. Make sure you know which card is on the bottom. So, for instance, I'll cut the cards a couple of times, and I memorize the bottom card, which is the King of Hearts. You don't want your audience to see this, obviously. So, anyways, so before your audience comes, memorize the bottom card, and then what you want to do is let them select the card, a random card. So, for instance, let's say the Ace of Hearts right here, and what you want to do is separate the deck in two. You could get them to complete the card, but anyways, remembering that what the Ace of Hearts is here and the King of Hearts is right now officially on top of their card. So you know where their card is now, right next to the King of Hearts. So if I go around, so you guys can see it, right next to the King of Hearts will be their card, the Ace of Hearts. So that's just a simple beginner trick. If you're a beginner to Magic and you want to learn more card tricks, or card tricks like this one, don't forget to like and subscribe. And with the bell notice on all, so you can see, you get a bell notification whenever we upload. Alright, so is my brother's on the phone, I think. Anyway, is he still on the phone, Matthew? Alright, anyways, I got this. My brother will come to the setup, and I'm not sure what he's gonna be doing, but a viewer requested me to do more with the tarantula gimmick, so I might do something along those lines. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. The tarantula gimmick right here, I don't know if this is charged, but it's a finger shell. I'm going to be explaining what it does. So basically, it's sort of like it is a finger shell, but it does do a lot of tricks. I don't know if this is charged, but okay. What it has here is a spool of thread and a piece of wax at the end, and basically if I let go of the wax, it goes back to the finger shell. So for instance, what I can do with this is I'll show you with the wax on top instead of at the bottom of the card, which is where it's supposed to be. So I hope you could see that. See the wax. Okay, so if I have the card here and there is a little button on top of the finger shell, certain moves. Okay, yeah, the lighting is a little bit off. It is a little bit cloudy outside and the window's open, so yep, sorry about that. Okay, and if I hold the button down like this, it doesn't move. I'll move it closer so they can see it. Is that alright? Yeah. And if I keep holding it down, it doesn't move, but when I let it go, it returns back to my hand. So if I show them up, it's supposed, you can do it like this, but if I have the wax facing down, it'll get stuck on the silk here, the background. So that's why I'm not doing it like that. You can also use this to just do it in the hand. So you can go and it can rise to your hand. If it was charged, for instance, like fully all the way charged, I think it would do a little bit better, but it still does rise to the hand. But yeah, you can do a lot of tricks with it. One of my favorites is, I can't really do it now, but the levitating ring is one of my favorite tricks. Now the thread does snap pretty easy, so you're gonna need refills if you were to buy this. So yeah, and it does come with a charger here, charging cord. It's very little. Any questions about the tarantula? Anyone, any questions? I'm just going to wait a few minutes. If anyone has a question, you can ask it now. Any questions, anybody? Okay. Is it expensive to buy? Yes, it is. It's about $250 in Australia. I don't know why it's so much, but it's quite a lot of money to buy just a small gimmick. But there are cheaper ones that you can get on eBay. This is a tarantula too, but the tarantula one is very cheap. You can also get it for like about a few dollars on eBay from a Chinese manufacturer. So that's how expensive it is. Any more questions? If not, I'll just move on to something else. Yeah, it is expensive. Okay, so I'm going to move on to packs of cards now. I'm going to do one more, and then my brother's going to do something. Okay, so basically what we have here is the Phantasma. I don't know if is the Phantasma Deluxe Phantom deck. So basically what it does is, this is actually really cool. So it looks like a normal pack of cards if I were to riffle through. So if I were to riffle through, yes, okay. If I were to riffle through, let the camera focus. It's just a normal pack of cards, but I'll show you some tricks you could do with it. So spectator can tell me when to stop. Stop. For instance, their card is, I'll give them a peek. 5 of Hearts, for example. I put it in the middle, and I'm going to cut the cards into 3. So I do that right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now pick a pile, any pile. This pile, let's say, and that's their card here. Now I'm going to sandwich their card in the middle of the deck. Okay, now I'm going to cut to the card. Okay, so the card, no pinky breaks, card, boom, there it is. So that's the spectator's card. Now, ready? Watch this. This is a really cool part. If I spread out the cards like this, they're all the 5 of Hearts. So let me know if you like that trick. Now I'm going to be showing you how to actually do this. You do need to buy this deck off of eBay or something. It's not much. It's actually very cheap. I don't know how much I got this for, but I assume it's like $5. So it's very cheap. And you can perform this. You can perform like a lot of tricks with this because it's a gimmick deck. So if I will show you here. Now every second card is the 5 of Hearts, and to explain how this works is that the normal cards compared to the 5, they are a little bit shorter. I don't know if the camera can see that, but it is shorter here. So that's how I'm able to skip to the 5, because if I riffle through this way, for instance, all the cards look normal, but if I riffle through the other way, which I can do now, they're all the 5. So basically you can cut the 5 of Hearts any way you want. You just got to riffle, and if I want to cut to a normal card, I have to riffle the other way. Yeah, there it is. So basically that's that deck. If you have this deck, you can just copy exactly what I did, and you should be able to achieve the same results. Comment in chat if you like that trick. I know there are going to be a lot of people in the future that are going to be watching this stream, and they can't type in chat. Just you can type in the comments. So be sure to do that. So make sure to tell me if you like that trick. Hold on, what? I actually want to do a. Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm gonna do. What is this? And now you see me. 2 kit. Alright, so this is a magic kit right here. I think the Now You See Me 2. Right here. So we got the instruction manual. I'm just gonna do a kind of like a brief explanation of the kit. Not gonna do any tricks, just so I don't bore you guys. Anyways, Now You See Me 2 has these 2 big cards here to do, I don't know, like an ace trick. See, different cards here. So, anyways, I'll just skip through the manual. Type in the chat if you have any questions. Anyways, you can do like how many tricks? I think it's 150 plus or 150. Yeah, 150 plus tricks you can do in this kit. So we got 2 certain decks here. You could do cool tricks with them. I'm not gonna go open them that because I don't want to bore you guys. Anyways, we got this finger shell kind of thing here for to just. I think this is meant for the something like a handkerchief trick where you shove the handkerchief in and pretend it's your own thumb and it's gone, and then you can the handkerchief can reappear by you just pulling it out of this thumb. Yeah, this kind of handy, except it kind of doesn't look like a real thumb. It looks nothing like it, to be honest. Anyways, I'll put that back. I think this is for the bottle trick where you can stick toothpicks in it, like you screw it to the tip of the bottle, and yeah, you can shove toothpicks through it without the water falling out. Yeah, so yeah, we got a chain here, levitation gadget where you can levitate some stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna open it because I don't want to ruin anything in the kit. It was packed away nicely. I think we might sell this. Because we don't really use it. Yeah, we don't really use it a lot. We have a small lock with a little pair of keys here. So yeah, that's really it for the Now You See Me 2 magic kit. So I'm gonna put this away, and yeah, I'll get my brother to come to the setup, maybe do a deck review or a book review. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Matthew, would you like to come to the setup? Guys, if you want, type in chat if you have any questions. Yeah, so, the admin just typed the message. Oh, admin. All right, so yeah, here's my brother. Okay, guys, so we have now 8 viewers, which is sort of a milestone because we aren't a very big channel, but we have been gaining a lot of subscribers in the past couple of days. So yeah, I'm going to be telling you the difference, explaining to you the difference between. I don't know why this is a problem here. Hold on, give me a second. See if I turn off the light. That's a little dark, but if I think this would be a little bit better lighting, just so it doesn't make that much glare. Okay. So basically, make sure to type something in the chat, guys. This is a rider back deck. This is Queen Slipper, so it's a classic deck of cards that a lot of people use. Maybe not for Magic, but for card games. So, and the bicycle cards, which are over here. Is that one a new deck card? I think it is. Yes, as a matter of fact, I think it is. 2 ace. Okay, so the difference between these 2 decks is that you can see the difference. The bicycle cards or the air cushion finish cards compared to the plastic cards, they're much bigger and they are easy to flex compared to these. So this is easy to flex, but it just doesn't feel as good as the bicycle deck. So, and another problem that you get with these cards is that they buckle. I don't know if you guys can hear that. but they do buckle and they can't really fan. So if I were to fan this, it doesn't really work out. So yeah, that's the difference between those. I'm just going to perform a really quick trick. So the spectator is going to choose a card at random. In this case, it is the 10 of diamonds. I'm going to put it in the middle and give the cards a couple of cuts and a shuffle. Okay, so the cards are in fact mixed, and I'm going to now shuffle them in a, just give them a random shuffle. Okay, now some cards are back to face, some cards are face to back, and some cards are back to back. Okay, so now if I just snap my fingers and lay out the cards, the only card that's face up is the spectator's chosen card. So yeah, that's the trick. I think I'm going to explain it now. Okay, so what we have here is just normal deck of cards, but what I do recommend doing is flexing them a little bit, just so for this trick, if the pack was flipped over, you could see a noticeable gap, so it's easy to cut through, and you'll see why later on in the trick. Now I think this is going to be the last trick, and yeah, we're going to end the stream. We'll be streaming more often though. So what we're going to need to do is get a spectator, choose a card, 7 of spades. Then I put it in the middle, so like this, and I flex it a little bit so I can get a break on it. So 7 of spades, I flex it down and I take my pinky like this, so I push it down with my thumb and I've got a thumb break, and then I put my pinky to catch a pinky break. Then I transfer it back into a thumb break, and I take pack by pack off the bottom to the top. So now the card's back on top, and then I shuffle the cards like you would normally, but I strip off this card and dump all the rest on. And then when I shuffle again, I hold the 7 of spades so it slips like that. So like that, and then I drop the rest on top. So now it's at the bottom. So basically it's taking turns from getting from top to bottom. Okay, so now what we're going to need to do is do this weird shuffle. So I take some cards off the top. Now if I come more closer to the camera. Okay, take some cards off the top, flip them over and spread a little bit, and then flip this over, spread, flip over, spread, and I'll keep going. So flip over, I lost track, spread, flip over, spread, until I get to the last card, so which is the spectator's card. Then I flip the deck over and place it on top, but I don't want to show all of these cards, and that's because the deck is in this order now. So it looks like it's been totally shuffled up and down, but it's not. Then we take about an eighth of the cards. So some cards are back to face. Then we go put that on top. We go to the bottom. Some cards are face to back, and then we cut right in the middle, where if we loosen the deck, I am able to just cut to where the cards meet. So this is all the up and this is all the down. So I cut to it, and some cards are back to back, but I flip. So normally it's like this, but I flip this over and place these all on top, so they're all normal, and then the spectator's chosen card is just face up, the only one face up. So now come on. My brother's now going to do a trick, or going to end the stream. Are you going to do one more trick?
I'll probably
or close up.
I'll close up. I'll just go through the things that we've done in the stream.
So anyways, So this is what our second live stream. Like and subscribe and comment if you want us to do more streams. So anyways, I'll just go over what we covered. We covered some of our decks of cards. I'm not going to go through all of them because I mean there's a lot, but we covered we did a trick from this 101 Cool Magic Trick book with Glenn Singleton. I did kind of like a brief explanation of what's in the Now You See Me 2 magic kit. So just this. What else did we do? We did a few card tricks, card controls. Yeah, so that's about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you want us to do another stream, which luckily we will. Grayson. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. So we're gonna end the stream now.